everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Britbrit Nicole here, and I want to do this video today to basically give you guys a list of things that, as a person in a wheelchair, I don't like. Now, I've seen some other people do videos like this, and I was like, I think I'm going to do one too, because I could relate. You know, being in a wheelchair, there's things that happen, people say things, people do things that they don't realize sometimes is rude or irritating. Some people they're just blatantly rude, but for the most part, sometimes people don't realize that, okay, I don't like this. So I have a list. I came up with like 10 things that I think is really irritating. The first thing, well, before I do that though, subscribe. Thank you to everybody that's been subscribing to my channel. I'm up almost at 200 subscribers. I'm trying to get to past 200. Let's go, keep going on beyond, go all the way up. But I definitely wanted to say thank you for that. So hit the bell too. Okay, so here's the first one. What's something I don't like? When people ask me, what happened to you? I don't like that. Sometimes I don't really get asked that question anymore. But when I was younger, I used to just be like, what am I supposed to do with that? Now, here's the thing. I get that some people are curious. They want to know and they mean well. But I don't like being asked that question. Now, my best friend, she's in a wheelchair too. And she says she don't mind it. I don't like it. It's irritating because for me, it's almost like, why does it matter? Why does it matter what happened to me? You see what I'm dealing with. That's all that should matter. So please don't ask me that question because I don't, like I said, I haven't been asked that question since I was in college. I used to get asked that a lot, and mostly by guys. I noticed that guys and boys when I was younger would ask me that question more than girls, and I would be like, I would answer, but at some point, as I got older, when I was in college, I would still answer the question, but whenever I get asked that question, I would get irritated. Like, what happened to you? What happened to you? Like, it's irritating. Number two, can you feel it? You think about what that means, what I'm trying to say. That is so irritating. It's like, and now, if we're in a relationship, cool. But if you're just meeting me, I remember this one guy, was it college or high school? It was something. He asked me about, it was like dating questions or something like that. This about, I don't know what, I forgot what the conversation was, but it had something to do, I guess, with getting to know me and dating or whatever. I think I was in college, and this guy asked me that, and I looked at him like, what, what do you mean? I was so turned off by that. That's rude. Like I said, if we're dating and we're already know each other and we're cool, there's a bond there, fine. But if you're just getting to know me and you grow right into that, then I already feel like you got bad intentions. I know what you're thinking of. I know what you're trying to do. Don't ask me that question. Don't. Number three, do not push me without my permission. I don't like when I'm in my chair and somebody just comes up behind me and that is rude. Even if I like some people don't realize that know me that they do that, and that it irritates me because I didn't ask you to push me. So if unless I ask, don't do that, because one of my pet peeves is when somebody's pushing me and they have a tendency to we'll be on a sidewalk or a curb. They'll have me on the edge of the curb, like I'm about to fall off. I don't like that. Some people that push me over the years, I don't like that. But I don't mind you asking me if I need help, but just don't push me like without my permission. Number four, I don't like being stared at. If you're a kid, I get it. Kids are curious. If you're over 13, over 16, don't stare at me like I'm a statue in the art gallery. What are you looking at? That irritates me. When I go places, I almost everywhere I go, some adult that knows better is staring at me like, "What are you? What are you?" You know, it's just rude. And when I was a little kid, being stared at, especially like when I was in high school, college, would bother me and make me feel uncomfortable because I wanted to fit in. And sometimes people just would look at me like I don't know what to do. I get that there's a lot of us out here, but don't look at us like we're statues. Like you're looking at an art gallery. Like, don't do that. That's annoying. The next thing I would say, number five, please do not don't be overzealous with the compliments. Some people, I love compliments. everybody does, to feel confident and to feel loved. But some people, when you're in a wheelchair, they tend to treat you like you are a little kid, like you need to be loved, you need to be treated like be coddled. So, oh, you're so pretty. Oh, you're so this. And sometimes for me, this is just me, I think sometimes it's fake. Because it's like, okay, I get you think I'm pretty. You like my hair, you think you like my smile or whatever. But some people are just like, okay, I get it. Like sometimes like I said, I love compliments. But sometimes I can see through that. And I can tell that you're being fake and phony. And it's like, you're just doing that because you think I probably don't get a lot of love. I get plenty. So some people think that. They think, oh, she's in a wheelchair. She don't have friends. She don't have no love. I don't need you to give me like this drawn out. Oh, I think it's pretty because that's annoying. Because sometimes especially when it's female, sometimes like I get it. That makes me uncomfortable. Because I don't like to be the center of attention all the time. Sometimes when people are always on, like, oh, she's so pretty, look at her, touching me, it's just like, okay, thank you. Eh. I don't like to toot my own horn all the time. It's when people will say, oh, our YouTube channel, or this and then. And it's like, okay, just, if you were to talk about my YouTube channel, if you were going to talk about my hair, great, thank you. But sometimes the over coddling thing it's annoying. I think I'm on number 6, number 7, number 6. I lose the track. Okay, so the next thing I could think of is if you know that I'm struggling, if you see that I need help, like there's been times I've been out in public, couldn't get up my ramp, or I couldn't pick up something. You see me doing this. You see me struggling and you don't help me. You see me struggling. Like that, I don't like that. If you see me struggling, do something. So I get that. I guess I'm independent. But there have been times in public I've needed help and nobody was helping me. And it was like, whatever. Somebody eventually would come over. But for me, it was kind of like, that's rude. You saw me. You saw I was struggling. If you see me struggling, help me. The next one, I'll have to say, number 7. I do not like it when people are always trying to be overzealous with being protective over me. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. I got it. I can help you. No, I got it. Because I get it. The perception is that I'm in a wheelchair, so I'm delicate. So they don't want me to get hurt. Like, for example, I was going to get a pedicure over the weekend. And this woman that was doing my feet, she didn't want to use the little scrubber thing. And I was like, I'm afraid I'm going to hurt you. I'm like, I told her twice, you're not going to hurt me. Just use it. I don't have any feeling in my feet. So I'm fine. I like that thing. Just move my feet out. I got nice feet. I'm just saying I like it because, it's part of the process. Do it. That whole, I'm afraid I'm going to hurt you and don't do that. You're going to hurt yourself. I'm not a baby. I'm a 2-year-old. Okay. I'm a grown woman. I got it. The next thing, and this is a big one. I can't stand it when dudes, how do I explain this? When you say, okay, for example, I have a friend that one time tried to set me up with one of her friends. And she was like telling this guy, like, oh yeah, she's cool, whatever. When she got to the wheelchair part, he was like, nope. He blew me off. He didn't want to talk to me. So the next one would be, don't judge me based on what you know about. Like, if I'm in a chair, don't just judge me automatically. Think that because I'm in a chair, I can't date, I can't be a lover, I can't be someone that you could marry. That's so disrespectful to me and rude. And I was so upset. She was just looking like, when she was on the phone, she was like, what? So that bothers me. It makes me feel bad when guys will treat me because I'm in a chair, so they think that, I'm not good enough. That really, really bugs me. It makes me feel kind of like I'm less than of a woman then to you. So if you do that to me, I don't even want to be friends with you. I don't want to be nothing. I've been around guys and dated someone that was really sweet to me, didn't care that I was in a wheelchair. But some guys do. I get it. Sometimes guys don't know what to think. There's not a lot of us out here. There's not a lot of us, to choose from. You don't see it in the industry. You don't see us in videos. You don't see us as the celebrities' girlfriend, wife. You don't see that. I get that. But we're not something from another planet. We're not aliens. So sometimes guys will treat me differently. Like, nah, I ain't dealing with that. How you think that makes me feel? I gotta deal with this every single day. So for you to push me off or to say things like, well, nah, I'm not feeling that. What you think that I'm not feeling you either? Just because, who do you think you are? So don't disrespect me like that. That to me, I don't even want to be friends with you if you do that to me. I will blow you off completely. The next thing I would say, the last thing is, please do not don't hover over me. Like when I do things sometimes, people like to hover and watch me. And like I'm a little kid, like they're monitoring me. That irritates me. Give me some space. I don't like to feel like I'm being watched. And I've experienced that a lot in my life where people are like watching me do stuff, looking out for me, protecting me, cool, whatever. But sometimes it's a little bit like, can you give me like 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet, matter of fact, 50? Because I don't like all of that, like hovering and, oh, you're doing, like, I don't, you need some help? Or waiting to see, like, if I'm going to need something. If I don't need it, I'm not going to say. So leave me alone. Give me some space. I can work alone. Okay, so don't be in my face. Just give me some space. I don't like the overzealous hovering stuff. But don't do that to me because yes, I'm in a chair, but I'm still a person. And I don't need you to feel like you gotta protect me all the time. I don't like to feel like I'm not a little kid. So give me some space. The overzealous hovering and coddling, all this stuff is the same, but for me, it's just like, I have, matter of fact, I'm gonna make this list longer. Forget 10, I'm gonna do some more. Another thing, number 11, if don't ask me questions like, can you feel, like for example, I've had people ask me about like driving. Well, I'm in a wheelchair, so I can't use my legs. So why'd you ask me if I can use my legs? I get it. Like some people ask, like, can you use your legs? No. Most people that are just can't move their legs. Don't ask me that question. That's stupid. It's like, can you move your legs? No. You see I'm in a chair, stupid? Like that, I've had people ask me that at the doctor's office, at places. That's that kind of like, duh. If I can use my legs, I'm gonna be in this freaking chair. So that irritates me. That's kind of rude. Number 13. I don't like when people say, I remember this girl on YouTube, Boss Beauty, said somebody asked her, can she date? Yes, I can. And that goes back to the can you feel it? Like that, come on. Can I date? Can you? Like, what's the. My chair doesn't stop me from living life. There were times where I let my chair stop me, but I don't anymore. So then, can you date? It's like asking somebody, can you can you put on some jeans? Like, can I date? What? Don't ask me that question. Number 14. I though this is the last. This is one of the last ones I'm gonna do because I just thought of them because I'm getting upset now. This is irritating. I don't like it when I'm driving. Look, I have a car that has a ramp that comes out. Okay, and I don't like it when people take up handicapped spaces and like they need the space, but there's lines, and I get out of my car and you're looking at me like this. Like I'm in your way. You don't have a chair. I need extra space. Don't park close to me. There's a sign on my car that says not to do that. And then you look at me like I'm stupid when I'm getting out of my car. Yeah, you need a handicap space too. But give me some more inches. Some more feet. Move over. Don't do that. Don't do that. Or look at me crazy. And I'm like, can you move your car over? Or sometimes I don't even bother to tell you. I'll just move my own car. That's annoying. Last but not least, this is really irritating. Really. It should have been number one on my list, but I'm just going to make it last. Don't talk to me like I'm stupid. I've had people talk to me like this and talk like a computer. I am not deaf. I can comprehend conversation. I can have a conversation. Don't talk to me like I'm stupid. I've had people do that to me, and I looked at them like this. And that, or talk to me like I'm a baby. Are you okay? You good? You anything? Oh my gosh. Don't do that. Like, Why are you looking at me like that? And why are you talking to me like I'm stupid? Like, not all disabled people are the same. Some people that are disabled, yes, they don't have the best comprehension issues. They have comprehension issues. They don't. You have to baby them. I get that. I work at a place where we help people with disabilities, but not we're not all the same. So when you talk to me like I'm a baby, or you talk to me like a computer, choppy sentences, that irritates me. To me, that's so degrading because it's almost like you're saying because I'm disabled, I can't have a conversation. I can't function. That is so irritating to me. That should be number one on my list because that is the number one thing that people do have done to me all my life that has really bugged me since I was a teenager, really middle school. That's when it was starting getting weird. Like, why are you talking like I'm stupid? And I think even when it comes to like dating and guys, sometimes they think that I'm gonna be some type of thing I gotta talk to like that. And baby, I don't. You don't have to do that to me. So don't talk to me like I'm stupid. And that's just any disabled person. We're all different, but we're people. And we have feelings like everybody else. And sometimes y'all don't realize some stuff that y'all do is irritating and it's degrading and it bothers us. So I would always want to do a video like this. But I've seen two now and I was like, I gotta do one because this is hand. And everything they said I can relate to. But yeah, that's it. I'm done venting. I'm through with it. Don't do those things. If you want to date me, get to know me, don't do those things because I will cut you off. Or I might just tell you, don't do that again. And some people, I let them know like that bothers me, and they don't do it no more. They're cool. But some people just, I'm telling you, this bothers me. Don't do that. So talk to me like I'm a human being. Don't touch my chair without permission. Don't block my car. And don't ask me if I can feel it. Don't do none of that stuff. That's irritating about.
Couldn't pick one if I tried, baby. I'm so